Hey!
You're looking at the wrong one. This one.
Oh,
That's the middle shot.
Okay. Hey guys.
Hey guys. We're back.
We're back for another solo, or I guess it's not a solo episode, but like, you know.
Without a guest.
Yeah, no
just
guests
us.
this week.
Just right in duo. Is that what we say? I don't know. What are we talking about this week? This is an interesting topic that we've both actually experienced
Victims of.
Yeah, we've both had the pleasure of being on the roller coasters of it.
Yeah.
Of emotions that comes with it.
So today we're going to be talking about love bombing.
Love bombing, yeah.
What is love bombing?
That's good. That's a great question. No, I have a pre-written little definition because it's off the top of my head. It's not that easy to explain. So love bombing uses overwhelming intensity to accelerate closeness before trust, boundaries, and mutual understanding have time to develop. So it's basically when someone like fast tracks their way into closeness with you, and it's not always authentic and it's not always like a conscious behavior.
Yeah.
It can be subconscious, but
Me.
yeah, we were just talking about downstairs that we actually feel like maybe we are love bombers, like not intentionally.
Well, you were saying that you don't do it intentionally. I am here to say sometimes I have done it intentionally. Like I know that it's not going anywhere, but I'll like be like, oh, like this summer you should come to Italy. And I'm like, they're not coming to Italy. Like in the back of my head.
I'm the one that usually gets that come to Italy text and then that goes out the window. So I don't intentionally do that stuff. I think I unintentionally love bomb by like matching the pace.
Yeah.
Even though I know it's not healthy, but I'm so excited and I really like the person. So I just end up like, oh, I love you too. Oh, like I want to go to Italy with you. Yes. Like,
and then you're shopping
the
on Revolve for like outfits.
And then you're like planning, just life together.
Yeah.
Kids, marriage, where you're going to live.
Yeah. I one time actually got like a full new wardrobe because this guy was like, oh my God, in 2 weeks, like you're coming to Portugal with me. And I was like, yes. Like I went on the Real. I got like Missoni dresses and spent so much money. And then guess what happened 2 weeks later?
No, he ghosted?
Yep.
That's traumatizing.
I was like, so Portugal? Left on red.
I gotta be honest, at least he left, because the worst part about encountering a love bomber is they are amazing for a few months and then they completely try and derail and ruin your life by like pulling back on all that closeness and that intimacy, and they start making you question like, what have I done wrong? Like, why has he changed? Is he going to go back to being the person I met?
Yeah.
That's usually worse. So honestly, ghosting with a love bomb is probably the best case scenario.
Yeah, but you feel crazy either way because the default is to assume that you must have done something wrong.
It is, yeah.
You're like, oh, maybe I gave him the ick. Like, what did I do? You're replaying every single thing that happened. But it's never really about you.
No, it's like something they don't really realize. I would say most of the people that have love bombed me probably didn't know they were doing it. They actually think they're feeling all those feelings in the moment.
Yeah.
And they just have intimacy issues, like deep-rooted. Like there could be avoidance, which I think we should talk about on another episode.
Yeah.
Like attachment styles, but I think it's more often like they're not meaning to.
Yeah, that's so true. Like they actually do, a lot of them do feel that way in the moment. But the problem is they get bored when you start mirroring the energy.
Yeah.
That's when they lose interest. They confuse boredom with incompatibility and then move on.
That's the worst, because when I'm at that point where I'm mirroring it back, like I'm in deep, and then they're like,
and then they lose interest. Yeah. You can never, the second you start mirroring the energy, the high wears off. It's just it's a high thing. It's an ego. It's a drug. Like it's not about you. It's about how they want to feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it actually does something to your brain where that, when they start to do the hot and cold behavior after like the pullback of all that closeness, it starts to make you like addicted to them. You end up getting like, it's like a trauma bond. You get addicted to the highs and the lows, which can be really hard to leave. Like, trust me, I've had everyone in my life telling me to leave relationships with a love bomber before. And I'm like, no, I love this man. I'm in for the long run.
Fast intimacy makes you dependent, and they know that. And that's kind of the whole point. So that you need them. Another thing that I noticed with a lot of men that's a big sign of love bombers is the me statements. You make me feel so special. You make me feel so important. You make me feel so loved. You make me feel so cool.
Yes.
Me.
You make like me feel like I want to get married. I've never felt like this. That's what Moldy said to me, and I was like, so your 5-year relationship didn't make you feel like that?
Yeah, or you make me feel like myself again. It's like, who were you before?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's like, you make me want to have kids. I've never thought about having them. All those things, and you're like, really, I'm special?
Yeah.
Like, this guy really likes me. No, they're just lying, unfortunately. Like, they've
it's
probably
all
said
about
that to everyone else.
Real love and real, like, interest is, like, curiosity. They're saying, oh, they notice the small things about you. You know, I appreciate how thoughtful you are. That's, like, a sincere compliment. But when they're saying, you make me feel so loved. You make me feel so special. You make me feel so blah, 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 blah.
All about them.
It's all about that. Me.
Oh, that's how you know. Like, they honestly, love bombing goes hand in hand with most often narcissistic tendencies and narcissism. That's why it's always, you know, me, because it's very much about them when it's about
all
narcissism.
about them. But
it's honestly, it's not fun. That's my first experience of love bombing. That was the one that, like, nearly ruined my life. Yeah.
Oh, really?
This was the overseas guy that I don't really speak about, but yeah. Have you experienced it? And have you experienced it much? I feel like...
I get love bombed. I either get love bombed or ghosted. There's not really ever been an in-between with me.
That's amazing. That's literally me.
So either I'm getting love bombed or I'm getting, like, nothing. So it's tough.
Wow.
Yeah. My first love bomb... I remember it because it took me so long to get over it. It was this guy, and he was everything I kind of had ever wanted in a guy, or thought that I wanted. I loved him for, like, but I really liked him for, like, weird, like, materialistic reasons. Like, he was, like, super handsome. Like, he had a really nice apartment. He was polite. He seemed to adore me instantly on our first date. How are you out? How am I out with, like, girl like you? I've never dated somebody as beautiful or cool as you. Wow, I can't believe you're giving a guy like me a chance.
And it feels like the stars align, doesn't it? It feels like it's this, like, intoxicating butterflies is, like, another sign.
Like, I found my soulmate.
You're like, wow, this is my person. It's why everything else didn't work out.
And after our first date, he called an Uber back to his apartment, and shouldn't have done. And the Uber driver's name was Love.
Oh, see, written in the stars.
And I was like, we're meant to be.
It's funny how all those things kind of line up with a love bomber. It's like they literally make it happen. It's like,
he was like, look at the Uber driver's name. And I was like, oh my God, we're married. And he's like, we are. And I was like, yes.
You're like, this is my man.
Yeah. And he just, like, swept in with these like romantic gestures so early on.
Quick.
Like, literally researching flights on the second date. This summer, can you come to my cousin's wedding? I told my mom about you. She can't wait to meet you. So I assumed I was safe because I was like, oh, he's talking about the future as if words aren't cheap.
Future faking.
In detail, though. In, like, detail. Like, showing me his, like...
That's horrible.
His houses and, like, all this crazy stuff. And his friends would also say stuff. They'd be like, oh my God, I've never seen him like this.
That's the worst because I feel like the friends are always in on it. You're like, yeah, but the friend wouldn't have said that if he didn't feel that way.
Like he talks about me.
Yes. And, like, so, you know, that happened to me recently, and it was really confusing for me because I thought it was so legit and then it wasn't. But you can't really trust what the friends or the family say. Sometimes I feel like they're in on it.
Yeah.
Weirdly, they're, like, trying to make it happen. Where did it go wrong for you, though? I want to hear, like, when it changed.
Well, so the first 2 weeks were pure bliss. I mean, he was, like, the most, like, I dated skaters and DJs, and this was a guy with, like, a great job who was, like, generous. And every morning when I left his apartment, he would call me an Uber Black. It was, like, a thing, and I'd never had a guy call me an Uber ever in my life.
So sexy.
Yeah, I was, like, and he was so cute, and I was, like, just obsessed. I was obsessed. And we go away for, like, I went on a trip with my family and he went on a trip with his. So it was, like, 2 weeks apart. And then I noticed he kind of stopped texting, so I was going really crazy. I come back to New York. He was the sweetest person ever. Like, I was obsessed. And he would text me every day, so it felt really weird. I come back to New York and he cancels our plans. And I'm like, oh, this is weird. And I was like, why are you canceling? I haven't seen you in so long. He's like, well, I'm free tomorrow. I see him. He's like, yeah, come over. It was like a different person. He was vicious. Like, he was so mean to me. And I remember I said to him, is something wrong? Oh my God, it's 3 a.m. and you're asking me if something's wrong? You're being crazy. You're being crazy. It was like the devil overtook him. And I knew, I had a feeling it was over. The next morning, he wakes me up at the crack of dawn. I have to work. It's a Sunday. It was like 7 a.m. I was like, can I just, like, open my eyes? shoves me. He's like, I'm gonna call you a car. I'm like, okay, at least he's still calling me a car.
Doesn't.
It was
an ex.
It was a pool.
Not to me thinking it was just a normal, and I'm like, oh, this is not nice compared to the black.
And I knew it
not
was over.
The pool?
The guy
I
was
wouldn't
like,
do that to someone I hate.
The driver was like, I got to reroute, and this like lanky like 19-year-old kid like hungover just like gets in the car. I'm like, why is there a random person in my car? It was like this jank Toyota, and I'm like, no. I was downgraded.
He's like, you know what? I'm over you. Get the pool home.
Never spoke to me again.
That's so crazy. But you know what? That's kind of the similar pattern they follow. Like with my experience, I met this guy overseas. I was not in the place to have met someone. So I fell for all the tricks. And I'm like, I don't think I'm necessarily like someone that's easy to fool. I actually am not. I've done questionable things in my past with relationships. However, it is kind of hard to get one over me because I do read into things a lot. But this guy really, really swindled me. It was like off the back of a really healthy long-term relationship. Yeah. I met him and it was like the stars aligned. Everything was perfect. He said, you know, like he had like dreamt of someone that looked like me. We had freckles in the same places. I'm not kidding. And I'm like, wait, this was meant to be. Yeah. Like my last long-term relationship didn't work because I was meant to come on this trip and meet this guy. And in the beginning, things were unreal. We actually did the trips. He planned all of that. We did them together. Like I took time off work and I went and met him overseas and we were like loving our lives. 3 months in, total switch, same thing.
When did you notice, like, is there anything that you feel like
I think
accelerated the switch?
When, like you said, things got serious and the emotional intimacy matched and I was like letting my walls down a little, was kind of like, oh, he feels like he's got me exactly where he wants me, and switched up so crazy. It was honestly like I had seen, like, it's like it wasn't him. Even the way he looked changed. I swear. His eyes were like dark, like so pupils accurate. Were bit, and he had beautiful blue eyes. Like that was one of the things I loved about him so much. Like his eyes were like crystal colored. When he switched and went completely cold on me, the eyes went like black. His face was even like sunken in. The funny thing is, like, my mum could tell from photos of us that something had switched because he had changed so drastically in his appearance that it was obvious for my parents. They were like, is everything okay? Like, he doesn't look the same. And I was like, it's all good. Knowing like I'm going through this turmoil, and like he was so different to me. Got really critical of me, like would pull away, like make me feel like it wasn't how he felt anymore. He'd changed his mind, but then flipped back and forth. I would get some distance, he'd come back, and I'm like, it was honestly the hardest relationship ever because I'd never experienced anything like that before. So I was waiting for him to get back to that original version. That's what I was doing, yeah. He never came back to that. Unless I would like cut it off, then he would pretend he's there again, pull me back in, and then do the same thing.
Dynamic, yeah.
It was intoxicating. Honestly, it left me like, I lost weight. I remember my hair was like falling out because I was so stressed. Yeah. I was so anxious. I was walking on eggshells. And yeah, it took everything in me to let that go. I was like looking up trauma bonds.
Okay. Yeah.
It was horrible. Like one of the lowest times in my life. And now, yeah, I think that's why this is so important. We need to teach people about this because it can feel so good.
What did he say? Like, what are some things that he would say to you when you were like
when
at
he
the
was
height of it?
Yeah. Like just that I'm his like dream person, that he wants to have kids with me. He can see the way that they look. That? Oh, all the time. He wants to marry me. He'd tell me where he wanted to marry me. He'd plan rings with me. He'd introduce me to his mum like I was going to be his wife. Everyone that met him was like, everyone that met me was like, he like loves you. Like he's never felt like this ever.
That's so
with
confusing.
Anyone. So all the friends would say that, and I was like, wow, like yeah. And then he would pretend he's going through something and switch up.
That's what they do.
It was always mental health. Yep. And obviously a lot of people everyone has sympathy for mental health. Yeah. So you don't want to be like, you know, accusing someone when they pull that card. But he was honestly doing it for that reason.
Yeah,
he was
mine blamed work.
He always blames something.
Love bombers never take accountability. They always, like, when they get bored or whatever it is, they blame work or something else or boredom and they try to gaslight you. We were never dating. But you said, but we were never dating. So why did you think that we were dating?
I feel like it's like they get this high from making people fall in love with them and then running away.
It's ego.
So
Ego's
sad.
The drug for them.
It is. It's an ego thing. It's like, well, I can get her to really like me and then I don't care anymore because I've won. Yeah. That's why you really have to be careful when you feel like we should talk about like some of the things you feel when you're being love bombed as like warnings, because there are little signs, I feel like.
There's a lot of signs.
There are like feelings that you get that are like very telltale signs that you're in a love bomby type situation. I would say a big one for me is I get this real anxious feeling.
Yes.
And I think it's like excitement of like butterflies, but it's actually anxious.
It's
and
high.
I feel a little bit like it's a deep knowing that it's moving too fast, but I'm really liking the person, so I kind of try and overlook it. You don't want to
question it.
Yeah, and you like are so excited, so you try and push that feeling aside, but the feeling doesn't go away. It's this nervous, anxious feeling. So that's how I
you're
usually
always on edge if they take too long to respond. You feel it. You really do know when it's too good to be true, but you just don't want to say it out loud because you don't want to jinx it. But you're also like, I feel high. I don't really feel.
And a lot of your friends also point out that they feel like it's going a little too fast, and you're like, don't be a hater. Like, I'm in love.
You're like, this is real. Okay, this is real.
This is the one.
But I think it's like, it's important when you're dealing with these types of people to just not entertain the fantasy. Like, you can have fun, but just avoid mentally moving in with them in your head or planning the wedding. Like, assume that there's an 80% chance what they're saying isn't going to happen.
I always match it because I'm like, you know what, I feel the same way, and I'm like, let's go travel, let's buy the house, let's move in,
let's buy the house.
I move in after 2 months, and I'm like, this is meant to be.
I didn't know he was like doing all that.
We bought an apartment within 6 months together. Like we had an apartment together.
Oh, I think I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Yeah, you are. I haven't really spoken about this guy.
Who is this guy? I was just envisioning
we like
completely different.
Built a life together.
But then what happened?
So quick, because he was like doing all those things, then pulling back, doing them, then pulling back. It was so confusing.
This is bullshit. Yeah.
And as soon as I would leave it, he would come in with a really serious lifelong proposal of like, we should buy a place together and we should live here together. And I'm like, okay, well, he's serious now. He feels bad. Yeah. Then we'd do it, and he'd pull back again and ghost me again and like act all funny. So it was really crazy.
Did you date officially, or was it?
We were dating for a while. Yeah,
okay.
Like a year, but he definitely was on and off love bombing me. Yeah. There are people that end up dating you that
they're still love bombers,
and they still love bombers. Like they just they are manipulating you to some form. There are also people that love bomb you, get what they want and run away.
Yeah, that's kind of the type that I've been dealing with. There are a lot of different types of love bombers. Also, another thing that I was going to say is one of the reasons why men love bomb is because they know that if they fast forward the intimacy, they'd like sit across from you and they say, oh, you know, you're so beautiful. How did you choose a guy like me? I mean, I'm just like shocked that you chose me. You're so special. Like you're my future wife. Then it'll make you feel safe because you're like, oh, they're so happy to be with me. And then they'll rush you into bed really fast. So it's kind of a tactic to get you into bed faster. Which
so
sucks.
Sad.
Yeah, that's really sad.
It is sad because like there's nothing worse than feeling like you were just used, you know? Like that's just, it's not where you want to be.
They manufacture the illusion of safety and closeness so that they can fast track to intimacy.
Yeah.
And then once they get what they want, they're kind of like, you know what? I actually don't, we're not compatible. And you're like, wait, 2 days ago you were
wanting to marry me and have my kids and move to Jamaica.
What about our baby names? So like Nantucket's a no this summer? Because I already bought an outfit.
Oh, the baby names is so real. I've had like 10 lists. Every different person. Yeah. Oh,
and it's sad.
So it's important to not ignore those signs. Like those signs, the nervousness, the friends, and you feeling like it's moving too fast.
The friends are the worst.
Friends are the worst because you don't want to hear it.
And they hype it. They're like, no, he's never like this.
You mean their friends? Yeah,
no, they're friends. They're like, he's never like this. I've never seen him like this. Like, he's down so bad. So you're thinking to yourself, like, oh, we're actually going to date if he's telling his friends about me. You know what I mean? The friends are in on it.
I mean, like, the best way to kind of deal with someone if you feel like they're love bombing is to, like you said, don't feed into what's being said if it's moving really fast and it's really like future fakey. Clock it and say, oh, that's a bit soon.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally.
Oh, let's go to Italy next week. that's a bit soon. Let's
take
get
it
to
day
know
by
each
day,
other
pump
a
the
little.
brakes.
And constant communication is
bad.
never good.
It's
I know
never-
it feels amazing when you have a crush. I talk to them 24/7. I won't sleep if I don't have to. I'm up all night like, but you shouldn't talk to someone that much. Like,
yeah, it's a red flag
you
for
should
sure.
space it out. You should be seeing them like
They
once a
shouldn't
week.
be FaceTiming you just to see your face. It's like, I've known you for 2 days.
They just constantly want pics as well.
Yeah.
That's so annoying.
It's just like you're constantly in communication, so it feels like you're so close because
a
you're texting
full-time?
on 4 different apps. That's what I call text bombing.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Text bombing. Yep. It's like a full-time job, and they're actually keeping tabs on you, and they're also making you reliant on them. Like consistency, but it doesn't last. They
Yeah.
actually are very inconsistent and they pull away.
Yeah.
So not constant 24/7 communication, not feeding into the future faking, having an idea of what a healthy relationship is. That's
Yeah.
really important.
Going
I
into
didn't really
it.
know what
Yeah.
that was, and I still am struggling with that concept. But healthy relationships don't rush you. They don't make you feel like you need to like be all in from the start, that you have to open up and trust someone and constantly be around them. It's slow and it's patient, and they want to get to know you.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't rush you into
They're there for
intimacy.
the long game, so they're not
Yeah.
trying to speed it up like a crazy person.
No,
you know,
like they like you enough. They'll take their time. It's like there's no rush. You know, there's no rush to love, especially.
yeah.
So I think like healthy love, looking at what healthy love is really a good way to spot a love
They
bomber.
take their time to get to know you because there's not, what's the rush? You know what I mean? And they notice the small things. If you take away all the grand gestures and the compliments, you have to ask yourself,
Yep.
okay, what else is there without the grand gestures and
yes.
the promises and the compliments? If there's nothing there,
Actions
then that's a
over
love bomber.
words.
So that's a good way to tell.
Yeah, actions over words for sure. Like they
Yeah.
can say all these amazing things, but wait till you're seeing that
Yeah.
show up. Like let them prove themselves to you, because they're gonna say you their future wife. They want to have you don't know that that's gonna be true.
I'll
Like
try to
let
sleep
them,
with
like,
you by saying,
be
oh, you're so
consistent.
safe. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to ghost you. I'm here. You're so safe.
That's the line that you just said is so traumatic, because that was the most unsafe I've ever
Yeah,
felt was
yeah,
with that man that kept saying you're so safe.
like, I'm not going anywhere. You're so safe. Let's just sleep together. Oh, and then you say, you know what? If this
So
is real,
safe.
it'll still be real in a few weeks.
Yeah, and yearn a little. Like let's
Yeah.
bring back the notebook days. He wrote like 365 letters. Like that love didn't die. You know what
That's
I mean?
also
Like,
kind of love bombing.
well, I don't think so, because it was true love and it stood the
Yeah.
test of time. And honestly, if love's real, it will stand the test of time. You don't need to be rushed into doing anything
Yeah.
and feeling and showing up for someone constantly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to run out the door. If it runs
That's
out
why
the
I
door,
feel so like
not real.
short, like because you're talking 24/7, and then when it disappears, you're like, wait, I feel crazy for like being so sad about this guy that I've known for 2 weeks, but you were in constant communication all day,
constant.
every day.
It's like an addiction.
It's an addiction.
It feels so good too. Like
I
it,
know.
like
But then
that
if a guy
feeling,
doesn't love bomb me, I'm like, he hates me.
I always think there's something wrong with me. I'm like, wait, he should be proposing by now. This is so crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's how my boyfriend was, my current boyfriend. Like, we didn't kiss the first 2 dates, and I thought I was I was
remember.
like, he's like, there's something wrong with
wait,
him.
I remember you telling me this,
Remember?
and I was like, wait, maybe he's just like healthy.
Slow burn.
Because we were like confused. You actually had me thinking maybe he wasn't that interested. But
Yeah.
he's just so normal and secure. Like that's what you
Didn't
want.
really compliment me too much, but like would never
Yeah.
text me unless it was to make a plan. So I was really confused. I was like, oh, so he hates me? I'm not used to this, because I'd been used to all these. I'd
constant
been used to like
communication.
5 months earlier, the guy jumping in and getting me roses on the second date, a
Yeah.
huge bouquet,
Yeah.
talking about the future, buying me gifts,
Isn't
like
that
making
crazy?
out in the street. Like I was like, this is crazy.
It's
And
so
my therapist is like, okay, so he's not like
intoxicating.
groping you without even knowing you on the first date, and you're saying
It's a weird one to come,
Yeah.
to come to terms with, because you actually feel like when you've been love bombed a few times, you feel like they don't like you. It's so
Yeah.
hard to like tell yourself, actually, this is healthy and it's a normal pace, and they are still consistently showing up. So they must care about me and they must want to get to know me.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to happen overnight. you
Love
know?
bombing feels like consumption. It's how I would describe it. It's like they're trying to consume you. It doesn't feel real, you know?
And I feel like a part of the constant communication is also to stop you from being around anyone else. It's like a
Yeah.
way of like, they have all your time, so there's no one else that you're talking to,
Yeah.
because it's constant. There's actually no time to
Yeah.
talk to
And a
anyone
lot of
else.
men, like people are like, oh, men don't want, no, men actually love the feeling of being in love. They just don't want it long term,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, they do. They like falling in love again and again and again.
Yeah.
Fall in love again and again.
Fall in love again and again.
Charlie XCX.
We're going to play a game called Romantic or Red Flag. We have to answer at the same time, though.
Oh, okay, cool. I love this because we might have different ones.
Bouquet on date 2. 1, 2, 3. Red flag.
Romantic. I would fall for that.
Date 2?
Off me. I would love that. I would love
Girl.
that. I'd be like, wait, you like, this is my problem. Okay, so let's say it's a red flag. I'm still learning.
I deleted my dating apps for you. 3rd date.
3rd date. Okay, ready?
1.
3, 2, 1.
Romantic.
Red flag. What is going
My
on?
boyfriend said that to me, but he didn't say it was for you.
I mean, I've had guys say this to me really early, and they're just
like
lying.
active
They're
now
actually
on
still on
Hinge.
it. He's using an alias name, and you're like, not sly.
so funny.
No, but they always try and make out you're the only one.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what
not
a love
talking to
bomber
anyone.
does.
You're like, really? That's
Yeah,
not
it's
what your
like,
Instagram
well,
following
you
says.
should, because like it
'Cause
shouldn't be
I
that
am.
deep. Because you always talk to multiple people.
Meeting his mom before exclusivity. Okay.
Oh, this is hard. Hold on, give me a sec. I've always met the mum before exclusivity.
How did that work out?
Okay. You're really bad. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Red flag.
Okay. Yeah, at least we agree.
I
You
would
should
have liked
never
to
meet
say
the
it's romantic.
parents before you're official.
I know, but that's the
You
thing.
shouldn't
I'm
even
like,
meet the parents when you're official. Meeting parents
I
should
always meet the
only
parents.
be for people that you really see a future with.
They always love me too. It's
Yeah,
hard.
me too. They love me too, and then I just am nowhere to be found.
You just go MIA.
Pet names within 48 hours.
Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1. Red flag. I feel like don't call me baby. Don't shorten my name.
Pet names
You don't
are
know
kind
me
of an
enough
ick.
yet.
Yeah,
They are an ick, but also over time you can develop a cute one that's like sentimental.
But baby
shouldn't
is,
happen
like,
straight away.
Baby always has like made me feel
Baby's
gross.
recycled. Think of something
I
more
hate
original.
baby. Like
Yeah.
it's one thing to like give a cute like original name, but baby's kind of like yo baby. It's like how many people are you calling baby?
Yeah,
kinda
you're
gross.
right. I want something unique. Like
Yeah.
no one understands. Like the
Yeah.
only pet names I've ever liked are like no one will get them.
Yeah, that's what I like too. Okay, a weekend trip before you've had a normal Tuesday together.
Hold on. A weekend trip
Like
before a
like
normal
second
Tuesday?
date, a weekend trip.
Oh, okay.
Like
3,
upstate.
3, 2, 1.
Romantic.
Red flag. I would love to. Don't get me wrong.
Weekend trip.
I love them, but is it right? Probably not. You don't know if
Am
they're
I
like
still gonna go?
they might Jeffrey
Yeah.
Dahmer you. You wouldn't even
That
know.
is a really
So
good point.
true.
I
Like,
changed
come,
my
Come to
answer.
my
You-
holiday house. Like you never return.
And then you're like chopped up 2 days
yeah,
later.
so like you probably shouldn't stay with someone
Yeah,
in a new
especially
location.
if it's a stranger that you've met on a dating app. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Too many women.
That happens. It does happen, and it's still happening. So do not trust someone enough to go away with them that soon.
We have a
Unfortunately, I
couple
know it's fun. I love to do it. I've done
Yeah.
it.
That's a good like 15-day date. I feel like after like the maybe sooner.
Maybe like 5.
5.
No, I agree.
But it really makes you close quickly when you're going away with somebody. It's like over. Like after you have a weekend abroad or somewhere outside of the city with somebody, you're down bad after. So you want to avoid that until you're really dating.
Don't do it. Trust.
Yeah. Text you good morning every morning.
From the get
From the
jump?
get-go. Like after
Ooh.
first date, text you every morning. Good morning.
Oh, see, I know what I want to say, but I know what I should say.
Yeah. Red
flag.
Yeah.
I would love to say
Pink
I love
flag.
it. I love it. Can we do middle flag? I honestly, it's not right.
It's polite.
You
but
shouldn't
it's-
speak to them all the time.
Yeah. I mean, every single morning without
Yeah,
fail.
that's
The
crazy.
one
No,
morning he
actually don't.
misses, you're going to like be
Spiral.
the first person checked into the psych ward.
I spiral.
Yeah.
Change that communication like consistency, and I'm gone. It's horrible. It feels so good when it's good. It feels so bad when it's bad.
Sends you reels and memes
From the
from
jump.
the get-go.
Yeah.
You think that? Okay, 3, 2,
1.
romantic,
Red flag.
I'd say.
You explain why, and then I'll explain why.
I mean, I just think it's nice because I do that. I think maybe I'm projecting. I'm not perfect. I've definitely love bombed
You
people
love
before.
bombing.
Like I had hours on the phone with people that I don't really care about. I've
Same.
alluded to the future. I even one time I told a guy he was coming to my sister's wedding, and then the next day he was gone. So
Wow, she's
I
the
was bored
final
at
boss.
2 a.m. Like, what do you?
Yeah, sometimes it just gets like that, you know.
Yeah, I was just bored. I'm not proud of it and I would never do that now, but like in those moments, whether I was upset about an ex, I wanted the high of like having a boyfriend for 5 minutes, and then when they like texted the next day being like, oh, I'm getting flights for your sister's wedding, I was like, whoa, like slow down.
You're like, actually you're not coming, my sister's not getting married anymore.
Yeah, and my sister doesn't know you and you're not invited, so stay home.
Okay, I see what you're saying, and honestly, I love sending a good reel back and forth. Where I would say it's a red flag,
it's a little premature,
and it's also like establishing this like this comfortability that shouldn't be there yet because you don't know them that well, and you're like kind of taking the pace to a more comfortable setting. I would say it's too casual. You want them to like show up for you in other ways than being funny and reels. And ask how your day is. It kind of substitutes for like genuine curiosity and like interest.
Yeah. You don't want a guy who communicates over DMs.
No.
And we're also saying you don't want a guy to text you too much. So honestly, calling is the move.
Calling is the move, but I don't even like FaceTiming all the time. I think it should be, you shouldn't be seeing that much face on a digital.
I don't want to see your face.
Actually, don't face.
I don't really want you to see mine. I hate the premature FaceTime call when you've never FaceTimed and then they just randomly FaceTime you and you're sitting there at the screen like,
selfies.
What?
Unsolicited
selfies. I don't want to see your face unless you're a god.
Unless you're...
Like Georgia has some guys that she talks to that are like really hot. I've never really been blessed. My boyfriend now is beautiful, but he would never send me a selfie. But yeah, that guy can send as many selfies as he wants. Keep them coming.
Honestly, we're loving it.
I'm loving it.
She's
Thank you for your service.
Honestly, beautiful.
Yeah.
He's the only one like not cringy.
But if you're not a 10 and you start sending me pictures of your face, it's just not.
You're out.
It's not gonna.
It's not good.
Because you can get the ick so
I
easily.
get the ick when people actually like themselves a lot.
Yeah.
Like if you think like you're cute enough to be just like throwing back a selfie like that, it's so icky
like
for
if
me.
you know you're hot.
I don't want you to know you're hot. Be an undercover gem. You know,
yeah,
like you
I like a late
bloomer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it humble always. Not like always. And a little too much pouting, it's not great.
No, just don't pose. I don't want a man who poses.
Just go off grid.
It's so much hotter as a man if you're like, you don't know you're hot and you just like catch them off guard and they're like so beautiful and you're thinking to yourself, how is this guy real? But if you're having a guy that's like doing a post vibe and looking in the mirror 24/7, you're just like, nah.
Yeah, fit check.
No.
Yeah, we've gone a little off topic, but it's so relevant.
Going back to our episode.
Which is you're just hating on men a little bit. No, I just think, they can love bomb you by pics, so it is pretty relevant.
Yeah.
Any other red flag? I like this game.
I like it. Oh, a playlist after date 2. Has anyone done that?
Get me so good. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Red flag. But I would love it.
Do you want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
One time I was dating this guy and he made me a playlist after like the second date. And I remember I just clicked on the playlist and I was like, wow, this is amazing. He had all these like songs that I just like really liked. Like I was like, wow, like this is so thoughtful. He was like, oh, all these songs remind me of you. So we're hanging out at his house.
Oh no.
And he like Spotify's open and he gets up and he has playlists with all different girls' names. Oh, no. With the same music, same songs recycled, like 20 different girls' names, like Alyssa, Caroline,
story.
Bella, like everything, and then mine. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this guy's been hooking up with everybody doing the same thing.
Well, it's working, and I just told you it could probably work on me. Like that's really
scary. So after
scary.
that, if any guy makes me a playlist, I'm just gonna, block them.
After day 2, no way. Like
I don't need a guy
like make it sentimental after like 6 months or something. That's so cute.
That's so cute.
Oh, so cute.
But
and
don't
thoughtful.
just unsolicitedly like make me a playlist with the same songs that you share to every girl.
Oh, the copy and paste is
it was
wild.
No, it was the same songs in the same order. He was like, all these songs for you. He gets out of the bathroom and I'm like,
that's giving.
Like, what's wrong? My heart's
killer.
Yeah, he was. My heart's beating so fast and he's like, what's wrong? And I just said, I really don't feel alive to go. He never spoke to him again.
Opened the cupboard with all his like prior
like,
victims.
If I go through this computer more, what else is in here?
Oh gosh, that's actually terrifying.
Guy was a total sleazeball.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry I went through that.
Yeah.
They can be so crafty.
Yeah.
They really can. Yeah, never fall for anything a man says. Wait till the actions
show. And if you
show.
meet a guy on a dating app, you should probably just assume that he's seeing other people.
Yeah, and you know what? I've realized kind of should both be seeing other people in the beginning. You should have a conversation down the track where you're only seeing each other. But in the beginning, it is really healthy to get to know other people. You shouldn't have 100% of your time to invest in one person, because that's where you lead to falling for these love bombing things.
Totally.
Like, it becomes so easy to get infatuated with these like stories when you're only talking to the one person. If you have something to compare it to, you can compare the pace as well, and you're like, oh, this seems like really fast moving. This one's like really just more chill. I feel safer here than I feel here. You can compare them.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't really speak to one person like that.
I would also say a man should never feel like he's your only option. He should always feel like he's dangerously close to being replaced at all times.
A lot of love bombers also always ask, are you speaking to other people
Yep.
really quick?
Yeah.
And I'm always like, no, because I never do.
I'm going to start being like, yeah,
they love
actually.
that, because then they know they have you.
Yeah.
And they can just manipulate you. So you should always keep it vague. Just be like, I don't know. Maybe I am. None of your business, really.
Why love bombing is about him, not you. Yeah, we said like ego's the drug.
Yeah.
Like, he wants to feel powerful, main character-y, you know
they
what I mean?
want to feel like they got
desirable
in a quick amount of time.
That's why they'll walk around with you. Oh my God, look, this is my girl. Look at my girl.
And they show all their friends because
Yeah.
it's like a trophy. They've like won something. They've achieved something by making you infatuated with them in such a short amount of time. So yeah, it is a pride and ego thing.
Yeah. Also, I feel like we kind of touched on this before, but we always, the instinct when when we get ghosted or left from when a love bomber pulls back is to think that you did something wrong. Yeah. But it has nothing to do with you. They do this to everyone.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's a selfish cycle. It ends and begins with them every single time.
And it always feels terrible. You actually question everything about yourself. You can question your looks, your personality.
Yeah,
if
that's
you're like,
what I was doing.
if you're funny enough, if you're interesting enough, you're deep enough. You literally, it all goes inwards, but you shouldn't put it in at all. It should be like only a reflection on how they show up for people and their consistency. And they're never consistent. It's got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's something they struggle with.
It's like a lot of intimacy issues and a lot of, maybe stuff from their childhood and just attachment issues and
trauma.
Yeah, I know. I remember when my guy ghosted me, my love bomber, all I could think about was, oh my God, I did something wrong. Like, I could never accept that it was something for him. It was like, it must have been something that I did, because it was so perfect. Like, how is he going to change his mind? Like, we forget that anybody can say anything.
Yes.
Like, we say things we don't mean every single day. We're humans. That's what we do. You know what I mean? So why are you assuming that when he's saying all this stuff, he's being genuine?
Yeah.
He's not.
It's guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
People should show you that. They shouldn't just get that trust from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
I
the worst.
was devastated. I called out at work. And everyone's like, oh, you've known this guy for a week. And I'm like, but it's not about that. It took me 3 years to get over.
Yeah.
We were hooking up for 2 weeks.
They usually take a really long time too, because it's infatuating.
You're in love with the idea of somebody and the possibility. That's kind of what a situationship is. It's like a dream cut short.
Yes, because
that's what Emma Chamberlain says. Yeah.
You don't get to live out like a normal relationship. You get to live out like, you get to know the person, so you know their flaws, you know where their good qualities are, their bad ones. With a love bombing kind of situation, you think they are this amazing person. Like, what was I saying to you about that guy that I only saw not long ago? He's amazing. I put him on this throne of
you put him on a pedestal.
He is like, we have so much fun together. He said this, he wants to do this with me. We planned all these things. You don't get to see it through, so you don't get to see the bad, but they definitely have a lot of bad.
When did you notice that like something was off?
After I spent time with him. Yeah, which was really sad. Like, we were long distance communicating for a while, and it was really great. And then when I spent time with him, very much switched. So that's unfortunate.
That's really
We
sad.
also had such a great time, so it's like, it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
But I also think, I don't know, I've done a lot of thinking about this whole situation, and I don't think I did anything wrong. I actually showed up honestly. Like, I don't regret it. I think where it went wrong was he definitely has attachment issues that, makes him feel like he wants to love bomb someone, and then freaks out over the emotional overload and runs away.
Yeah.
And they'll move on to someone else because it's not his fault. He's telling himself it's that person, but it's actually an internal issue. And they just keep doing that.
Yeah, totally.
It's really sad. Actually, love bombers, like, makes me really sad to think that half the time they don't know they're doing it, and they'll probably get to like 40 and 50 and be alone, and like everyone's been the problem.
It's so fake.
But they never look within. It's like it requires a lot of work and deep diving, and most of them don't do it because it's always a reason why it's not them.
It's never them.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, clock how they respond when you ask something of them, because I feel like real love, the reason they get so freaked out is because real love, you have to be patient, like, you have to, it requires some things that are really unsexy in a lot of ways. So when they feel that weight and when it feels like a responsibility, which is sometimes love is a responsibility, you're in charge of somebody's emotions, you want somebody to feel seen, to feel whole. When you ask anything of them, even the most simple thing, that's when they're like, whoa, I can't do this isn't what I thought it was.
A lot of emotional things really make them freak out.
You call them out on something,
birthday or something, like they have to show up for you and put in like effort to get you a sentimental
Valentine's
gift.
Day,
any important days that require, like, say you even have like someone pass away and they have to be that support for you, they actually freak out of the emotional overload. It makes them run away from it. So that emotional things and how they show up for you is a good indicator
that
that
happened
you might
to
be
my
being
guy.
loved
I remember there was one night when I got in a huge fight with my brother, and I was really upset about it, and I called him and I was like, hey, can you talk? And this was when I was away. I was outside of the US visiting my dad in South America, and I called him and he was like, yeah, I can talk. And I remember the phone call was, I'm just remembering this now, the phone call was really weird. Like he got so weird, and I remember he was really uncomfortable. He was like, like the phone call was like 2 minutes, and I hung up thinking, whoa, that was strange. And I was like crying on the phone.
Oh, they hate that.
Yeah, I was like, my brother's like such a dick, and like, I just feel so alone here, and I wish you were here. He was freaked out by that.
Yes.
He did not, and that's when he started pulling away.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, but approximately 2 weeks ago, you were looking at my ring finger and asking if I prefer emerald to oval
Isn't
cuts.
that crazy? They can't handle big emotions, especially crying. They actually feel
men don't like when women cry. They get very freaked out.
But like a normal man, like a secure man, will be fine with you showing that emotion. They'll support you through it. But like a man that's like avoidant or that's not in it for the long haul and it's love bombing you, they don't want to know about it, and they're actually not going to have the conversation with you about it. They'll find a way to get off that phone call really quick, actually.
He freaked out. It was like I've witnessed him like getting the ick, and I remember how it made me feel so bad, and there was never a follow-up. Oh, did you solve things with your brother? Don't worry, you're going to be good. That's happened to me quite a few times where I like show them that I'm human, and suddenly I'm not the fantasy anymore, and they're like, oh, she has needs and emotions. This is a lot for me right now. I can't handle this.
Isn't it sad? That's actually a really key way to tell if someone's a love bomber and an avoidant. They really can't do big emotions. Yeah. Well, honestly, I feel like we kind of covered everything. I actually don't hate men anymore. I want to say one more thing on this hating men thing.
I like
we're obviously you have a beautiful like relationship. You obviously don't hate men. I'm not in my hating era anymore. I was a little bitter for a little while because I had like so many letdowns, and I just like back-to-back letdowns with men, but I'm actually in my healed era, and I actually love men for what they are. I love good men, obviously, but I'm not trying to put out in the universe that men are horrible and heinous. I don't think that everyone is, honestly. I think
the majority of them
I've been going for the wrong people. Half of it's my fault, and I'm going to work on picking better men, but I don't think everyone is horrible and heinous. I'm not going to fall for love bombing anymore. Like, this is really good for me to even hear, because I always fall for it. It feels so good when it feels good. It feels so bad when they stop. If we've said this before, if someone love bombed us forever, we'd love it.
I just don't want it to
do
stop.
It forever.
But you can have fun, but just as long as you know that it's probably not real. If you want to play into it, like we can't force you to not respond to somebody or to like clock it or to like pull back. So you can play into it, you can love bomb back, but you have to be aware that it's bullshit, you know?
Yeah, one thing I can't do is play into it. I just fall in love, so it's not even worth the risk for me, because I actually can't.
Yeah.
You know, I actually feel like it's just so real.
It does feel real, and maybe in the moment it is real.
Everyone's different in every relationship too. Like I honestly, I feel like I'm both attachments. I can be avoidant or anxious depending on the person, but
I'm anxious.
usually I feel like you're really secure in this relationship you're in.
Yeah, because my
he's
boyfriend's
secure.
like an angel, but like
yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If you were with an avoidant, you'd probably show
one-
up more anxious. That's what I do.
My last one, like, he just wouldn't really text me. Like, we were apart for a long time, and he kind of stopped, and he was cheating on me. And
Made you anxious.
Yeah, and it made me like, I think when you've been cheated on, or when you've had instances in your life where like friendships have ended, or you know, parents have left, and that can really affect the way that you show up in relationships. So it's important to just like reflect on your past experiences and really try to be secure, because
that's what we need to aim for, being as close as secure as we
just
can
don't be an idiot. Like, I think being anxious attachment has saved me, because I'm always kind of assuming that something's unsafe.
Me too.
So I'm like, when someone cheats on me, I'm like, yep, knew it. Like, I'm already drafting like responses to like breakups before, when everything's
halfway
good,
out the
and then I
door.
end up using them. But I think sometimes I manifest
Badness.
the end of a relationship. I'm like, this is gonna end, this is gonna end, this is gonna end, and then it ends, and I'm like, told you.
Yeah.
Or I
like,
blow it up myself just to prove that I was right. You know what I mean?
Yes. It's anxiousness. But like the right, like secure person will bring out the secure side of you. I feel like people who, you know, give you that hot and cold, it makes you anxious. You can be the most secure person ever, and someone's showing up inconsistently, and it makes you spiral.
Yeah.
Because it's actually, it's in your brain. It's like so far for you to control. But yeah.
So we're gonna play another game. I'm gonna quiz you, Georgia.
Okay, cool. Me?
I'm gonna pretend to be a guy, because you said you want to change out. You don't want to attract love bombers. So I'm gonna be a guy.
I'm ready.
And you have to give me your new response to this guy.
Okay, go. I'm so excited.
Sup, baby? How you doing, G?
Ooh, baby, that's a little early to be calling you a pet name. I'm good though.
Okay, now new guy.
Okay, the way I clocked the baby.
Yo. Oh, you gotta come up.
Why am I talking to a SoundCloud rapper?
You're right.
I can't be someone
Georgia.
a little more educated and
Hello,
sophisticated.
Georgia.
Too educated.
Would you want to come to my my
Stand-up
second
comedy
cousin's
show?
wedding in the Martha's Vineyard? I would just love to have you there.
I mean, I think it's a little early for us to be doing the whole wedding thing, but I'd love to hang out on Tuesday. If you're free. No, actually, I'm not going to give you a time.
Failed.
I mean, I'd love to do something more chill. How about that?
Okay. Now this third guy. I'm just gonna do a normal voice.
Okay, thanks.
I ran out of voices.
I was on the edge of my seat.
You're literally the most beautiful person I've ever seen. How are you real? You look like AI. How did you choose me? I don't understand. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. I just want to end up with you. Like, I know it's too early to talk about marriage, but like, you're my dream wife.
Thank you. I know. No, see, that one's hard for me because I fall for that. I would say now, thank you. That's so
That's
sweet.
really nice.
Dream wife's a little crazy. But yeah, it's nice to meet you. I don't know what to say. I would probably run from someone doing that actually these days. That was too much, like the AI thing. Yeah. I would be a bit freaked out.
Oh, so my mom...
You're really absorbing this character.
I was talking to my mom the other day, and she thinks you're so beautiful. She's so excited to meet you this summer. I told her all about you.
Oh, when am I meeting her? I'm so excited.
It's FaceTime her right now.
Would she like cookies? I'm gonna make that.
What's your favorite dessert? Muffins or scones?
Oh my gosh. What's her number?
Oh my god. And then you never end up meeting the mom.
Yeah.
But you stalk the mom.
I always meet the mom.
Like, I already know what she looks like.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one really quick.
Okay. Yeah, give me a couple. We have to do a vote.
I'm trying to think. Hey, I think you're really cool, and it's like been really great to like hang out with you tonight. I want to know if you want to come like to my vacation house in Italy. All expenses paid. I knew her weakness. She's fighting. Isabel, think.
Okay.
All expenses paid. Gelato.
All expenses paid.
Free flights. Business.
Oh, business, not first class.
Yeah. Just business.
Let's take it day by day.
Very.
I don't know my plans.
very proud. That was really difficult for her.
But I'm still going. I'm on Pinterest.
But she's on that flight.
Wait, why am I like imagining now like an Italy trip as if like you're real? Like that's how delusional I am. I'm like, wait, back
Me
to
too. I saw the
Italy.
gelato in the little lemon cups. I was like, I'm in. If you said the sorbet
I asked
thing,
my boyfriend to come to Italy with me on the first date. He told me. He ended up coming to Italy with me.
wait, that's when you were in Italy. I was meant to hang out with you then.
Yeah,
I was
wanted
in Italy.
you to come.
I was
didn't
with my
come.
ex.
Okay, do one more.
Oh, okay. So it's 4 a.m.
Okay.
I just can't sleep because like I want to tell you like I just miss the fact that I haven't spoken to you in like a few hours. Haha, no, that's crazy. But like I just want to say like I've just deleted my Hinge and I really think like this is going somewhere great. I really have a good feeling about this and like, you know, my friends have never seen me so happy. Go to bed.
It's really nice that he woke up. Did you have a dream about
No,
me?
I can't sleep because I think you're so great.
Oh my God, we thought about each other at the same time in the night. It's meant to be. I love you. No, just ignore and wait till the morning and then just barely acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one for you.
Hit me.
I'm going to be one of his friends.
Okay. Whew, it's going to be hard.
Yo, Georgia, I've never seen my boy Anthony like this. Yo, like I'm telling you right now, he has never. He doesn't bring girls home. Like you are like the way that he talks about you. I don't want to freak you out because this isn't love bombing, okay?
Tell me
I've
more.
never seen my boy so happy. Like you're his dream girl, and I just want to say I'm looking out for my boy. Don't break his heart. Don't break my boy's heart.
Me holding in the excitement.
Tears.
That's so nice. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he's cool so far, but we'll see.
That's a really good answer.
Really good, wasn't it? That was hard because I would have been like, really? Like in real life, I'd be like, what else did he say?
My guy's sister did that. She would ask me, she's like, he's never brought a girl home in his life. Like he's never had a girlfriend. And like, I gotta say, and instead of seeing that as a red flag at the ripe age of 29 years old, I was like, wow, I'm his first love.
It really hits when they bring the friends and family in. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
It's
I still
really
follow
good.
the sister on Instagram. She still views my stories. I'm like,
The family and the friends will do that with the one that got away. It's very weird.
So, moral of the story: don't listen to the friends.
Don't fall for the fantasy.
Your answer was really good, though. Like, we'll see. Yeah, he's cool.
Yes, because you're leaving it up to his effort. You're leaving it up to the unknown. You're leaving it up to actions over words.
Actions over words. Make a list, things he said he's going to do and things he's actually done. And if the first list is longer than the second, there's your answer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fully. And like really pace yourself. If a man wants something genuinely, he will stand the test of time. And you shouldn't overgive too early. Don't give too much of your time.
And if you feel high and not safe, I think moral of the story, if you're confused, he's not into you.
Yeah.
Just assume that. If you're confused, he's
But
not
also
into
like love bombing can be so like, I can feel so sure about it.
you. Yeah.
I mean, if you feel those butterflies and stuff, I would also say like, maybe they're a warning. Maybe it's moving a bit too quick. If your friends are confused about the pace, maybe it's a bit too quick.
Yeah, they're not haters. They're just looking out for you.
Yeah, they're not jealous of your, you know, fantasy either. They're actually just concerned
Yeah.
because they know what normal love looks like and it's not quick like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, really.
And it's fake. Like someone who's complimenting you 24/7,
And
it's
like,
just not a vibe.
you may be cute, but all the things they're saying, like, you're the hottest woman I've ever seen. I want to marry you. I want to have your kids. Like, that's kind of weird. Someone should know a little more. What if you're like a widow? They don't know that. They
Yeah.
should probably know that before they want to
Real
marry you,
guys
have
don't
kids with you.
like do that. They wait. It's not normal to harass somebody with compliments and flood them with compliments, because I've done that to people before. And like, devil's advocate here, like I have been the one who it's like, wow, I've never met a guy like you. Like you're like my dream. Like how are you real? And then like and then like 10 minutes later, I'm like, okay, like it's a Monday night at 1 a.m. and I was bored. But it's not fair that I promised someone the world just because I was like manic.
I mean, like, just for a moment, yeah, it's whatever. But if you're consistently doing that for like 3 months or like
That's messed up.
that's really go and get therapy because it's actually not.
And if you
cool.
keep getting love bombed, maybe it's time to like reflect on the types of guys that you're choosing, and also just how like quickly you trust. You shouldn't trust people that quickly. These are random strangers. Don't start canceling on your friends or, you know, doing stuff like that for a guy you've known for 10 minutes.
I do all of what you just said. Yeah. So
but we're changing.
I'm really looking inwards. Honestly, I've realized I'm half the issue, but it starts with you. It really does. You've got to be secure to attract secure.
Yeah.
And secure people don't love bomb.
No, and just try to do things differently. Things changed for me when I started really in dating, doing things a bit differently. You know, I just don't entertain it. Like, only reward him with attention when he makes a plan. Don't just FaceTime him randomly just to see his face. Don't answer every text. Like, make him feel weird for like being that overbearing. Be like, oh, like if he says like I had a dream about you, like or just like love the message. Don't be tell me more.
Feed into every fantasy because then he's gonna feed you more fantasy. Literally. I'm in that spot now where I'm really, really looking for that kind of not genuine
Slow
stuff
burn.
and I'm not feeding it at all if I am getting a little bit of it, and I'm really taking it slow. Like someone said they like, you know, I actually won't say it because what if they see?
Yeah, they're gonna.
But it felt a
You're
little.
Don't want
intense.
to fumble that yet.
Yeah, not fumbling that one. It felt a little intense, and I kind of, you know, waited it out a little bit, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't want this to turn into something love bomby, so I'm not going to feed it. Don't feed the fantasy, and really, slow replies. You don't need to talk every day. Time between the replies, all that stuff's really normal and healthy. So I'm really taking that on board. This is good for me to refresh.
Definitely don't sleep with somebody just because you feel safe in the moment.
Yeah, you're not safe.
Just assume that you're not safe until proven otherwise. I think that, you know, it's a manipulation tactic a lot of people use to rush women into bed. They create, you know, the illusion of safety. You're so, wow, I can't believe, because you're like, oh, wait, we're going to Italy this summer so I can sleep with him because he's here for the long game. No, baby, there's no plane.
Baby, there's no plane. Baby, there's no plane.
There's no Italy. Italy's not happening. You're staying in New York, babe. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Go work hard to get your own tickets to Italy. Don't depend on a man.
Yeah,
because
financial stability.
I know it's like you're envisioning summer in the Hamptons. That's what I did. I was like, I told people I was spending summer in Nantucket when they asked me my summer plans in January. And then a week later, I was like, they were like, so where are you staying in Nantucket? And I was like, about that.
Also, let us know in the comments if you've been love bombed. I want to hear the stories, and honestly, we can probably share them on another app.
Yeah, we can do a part 2. I could talk about this for hours.
I could too, and we're honestly, we don't want to keep you guys for hours, but you let us know in the comments if you've been love bombed, what it felt like, and if what we're saying aligns with your experience. Because you'll find it does. It's very similar. Characteristics.
Remember, it's a selfish cycle. It begins and ends with them, and they would have fallen for anybody who made them feel special. So it's not about you.
Yeah.
And also other themes that you guys, that like other dating topics that you want us to talk about, or maybe I know someone said that they maybe wanted us to do an episode on ADHD.
Oh, that's cool. Also, like attachment styles, because we've dived into them a bit. I think could be really interesting, and even just having people on that identify with an attachment styles and ask them questions about what they like in relationships, I think could be really, really good. I think we'll find that avoidance don't usually tell much, but it would be interesting just to observe. I think just getting people on that feel they're avoidant, secure, mixed, or anxious. But let us know if you think that sounds good. We love you guys. This is so fun. Okay. See you next week.
Bye.
See you next Tuesday.